Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. Talk to the secretary, that be you. Miss Anastasia, tell me, are you and your companions the very same concerned heroines who tried to catch the malicious criminal who was selling alcohol to our younger generation? And although it was not possible to catch him, the alcohol distribution was stopped, even if temporarily. Am I right? What are you talking about? The thing we were just talking about. I wanted to know if it was you who stopped the illegal alcohol distribution among minors in the city tavern. Ah, you are talking about the diluted beer case. Yes, we did it. One of the mothers talked my ears off about that. I mean, a woman helping us to keep an eye on the youngsters told me about the worthy deed of Miss Anastasia and her team. Let me express my gratitude on behalf of the prefect himself. Your deed may seem insignificant to many people, but children are our future. Caring about and looking after the younger generation is caring about and looking after the future of Swifton and the whole Jewel Republic. Oh gosh. We were obviously crazy to help that hag. Okay. Let me ask the chat. Chat, which option are we choosing? Southpaw says, thank you. Seems to be the best of these choices. None of them are that great. I think that last one is pretty great. But not because it's a good answer, but because it's a funny one. I will say this quest had nothing to do with the Republic or the Orange Console. So I don't know that either of those two options would be of much benefit. Let's go ahead and go with that choice though. Thank you. Miss Anastasia, I see that you and your companions are responsible citizens. The city has a lot of problems and it needs your help. Help the city? How exactly? Track a gang of bandits? Kill a dangerous forest beast? Drive away goblin thieves from the city? I feel like the answer is going to be a lot more mundane. Not really, but close. It's also about the security of the city. You travel a lot, talk with people, listen to what they are talking about, right? What are these questions for? You see, the prefecture is interested in... how to say it? Public opinion. But the villagers and the townspeople are in no hurry to talk to the authorities, learn it. Especially me and the guard. And they simply spit on our tax collector Marcus, sometimes literally. Ugh. I cannot blame them, but the enemies of the Republic never rest. They are constantly spreading ridiculous and absolutely false rumors among our good but naive fellow citizens. The eye of the Sovereign is constantly forced to fight this evil. Julgrad regularly requests reports on this matter. And what do we have to do with it? I simply ask that if you hear someone spreading false rumors somewhere, or bad-mouthing the prefect, senators, and especially our esteemed archconsul, immediately inform me about this. On paper. For every denunciation? For each report, we will give you a reward of 200 coins. Telling on people? I'm with Diana on this. I'm not sure I want to do this quest. No, I said it the wrong way. These are not denunciations. These are false rumor reports. Nothing more. There are plenty of rumors everywhere. Of course, we are only interested in rumors that have a name and place of residence. I don't really like how it sounds. Politics is not a noble thing, Miss Anastasia, but it's necessary. Have you heard about the disturbance on the northern border? I have, but everyone should mind their own business, and this is not ours. It's a pity that you took it that way. It is a pity that the prefecture has no other problems than to collect false rumors. Actually, there is a problem. It also smells bad, but in the literal sense. Yes, and it is dangerous. I'm not sure your brother Lucius will allow... Tell me! We have problems with the city bathhouse. Yeah, it doesn't work. The building is very old and needed some repairs. We found funding, hired responsible workers, but when they started the repairs, we ran out of money. We even had to stop the work until we find the necessary amount. So, the prefecture has the money to reward informers, but there is no money to repair the bathhouse? That is a very good point. These are different budgets. I can't mix them. Why were you over budget? First, we discovered crack in the foundation. It had been unnoticed and was not included into budget. Sounds like, oh, what is that one show? Love It or List It. They always find these problems inside every single house that they remodel. Oh, you have a crack in the foundation. Oh, these stairs are not standard to code. You better either pay up extra budget, or you're going to have to give up part of your budget, and you can't redo the kitchen or the bathroom because we gotta fix this instead. Every single episode. Anyway, then one of the workers accidentally damaged the bearing beam, and when the repairs were near their completion, frog cyclopses began to crawl out from the sewers. Okay, back up a bit. One of the workers accidentally damaged a bearing beam. Then that should not be a cost for you. That should be something that they have to pay for. Where do these creatures come from? Apart from rest, there were no such nasty things in the sewers before. A mystery indeed. Of course, we all know that the Thieves Guild was hiring those frog cyclopses for training, I think. Just in case, we decided to block the sewers from the bath side with reinforced steel grate. However, frog cyclopses can seep through the smallest holes, and one grate won't be enough. We should install several throughout the sewers. Sounds reasonable. And what prevented you from doing this? The sewers are very long, and there can still be frog cyclopses there. You need to go down and make sure that the worker who is going to install the grates won't be in danger. Oh, no problem there. I already killed everything in the sewers. The problem is that the sewers are also narrow. One person can barely squeeze through. Because of it, the captain of the guard demanded that the workers disassemble the floor and widen the sewer's entrance to make it possible for 2 soldiers to pass. He refused to send one guard underground quite steadfastly. A captain is right. Yes. But to widen it, we have to break a part of the floor, and this means buying new materials and new expenses. And after that, we'll need to patch the hole again. I see. Your precious budget simply won't be able to stand it. Exactly. Therefore, we need a brave person who can go through the sewers alone. Are we talking about a different part of the sewers? Perhaps you... Okay, let me back up. I interrupted this too soon. We need a brave person who can go through the sewers alone. Perhaps you, Miss Anastasia, would agree to go down and kill the frog cyclopses? Me? Underground? Alone? I understand that sewers are not the best place for a noble girl, but the work needs to be done, and the sooner it's finished, the faster the final repairs will be completed. If not you personally, Miss Anastasia, then maybe someone from your party will agree to free the sewers from those monsters. Don't even think about me. Okay, let's try. Then go wash an Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. Thank you for agreeing. What were you about to say? Go wash an elephant? What? Okay, I know this game is from Russia, so I feel like there's a saying there that I'm not gonna be able to get unless I'm from Russia. Thank you for agreeing. Visit the city bathhouse as soon as you can. Tell the workers that I sent you. Okay. Interestingly, this is still part of the Pumped Up Kids quest. I wonder if that's going to come back into play before we're done. You know what? I want to go back and see what happens if I do the we were crazy to do the hag thing. We were obviously crazy to help that hag. Okay, apparently no, it doesn't matter what option we choose. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Even if it led to the same quest here, it would have been nice if there was a little difference in dialogue. Okay, let's see here, about the saying, go wash an elephant. Beerfar says, I looked it up and there's a song from 1927 called Go Wash an Elephant if you want to do something big. Go and scrub him till he does an Irish jig. Beerfar says, wow, that song is almost 100 years old and it's recorded and preserved online. Neat! Okay, bathhouse. Where's the bathhouse? This is the bathhouse. But before I go there, there was something else that I meant to do here. But I got distracted by the beer quest. Anything else? Can you teach me the second spell too? Right. As a recap, we learned a spell from this cat. And I had to choose between one of two spells. Please? Oh yeah, and it should also be mentioned that this cat is actually a person who transformed himself into a cat in order to spy on the magic shop owner to make sure that the magic shop owner remains on the level. There's no limit to your impertinence. Life is about survival of the fittest. Teach us, or we will tell on you. Svetlana, shut up. You have our word and we will not break it, but maybe you'll agree to teach Felicia for money? Girls. You know that I arrived here on a secret mission for the Mages Guild. You know, I had to make sure that Severin follows the Code of Magicians, including not selling supreme magic spells to non-mages like you. You all know this, but you dare to insult me with the very thing I am supposed to prevent others from doing? Well, yes. 4,000 coins. that was easy. What? Did I stutter? I said I'll teach you the second spell for 4,000 coins. Ready to write it down? Yes. Excellent. Write it down. I'm not entirely sure that I'll be using this much, but for completion's sake. Have you finished? Then get the hell out of here. If you'll keep on bothering me, I swear, I will inform my colleagues from the Mages Guild. The very colleagues whose job it is to find and catch red sorcerers. They will certainly be interested in information about a young renegade mage who practices supreme magic illegally. But you taught her! If I complete my task successfully, I'll be in the clear. But you won't be that lucky. Get out. Achievement unlocked. Impudence wins. I like the icon of that achievement. So Slowed probably does the obvious. Targets all enemies and lowers their speed twice? How much of a buff is your buff? Increases speed. Doesn't say anything about doing it twice. That might actually be more useful than I thought. Girls, I'm losing my patience. If you don't stop distracting me and jeopardizing my mission, there will be consequences, and I promise you they will not be pleasant. Will you turn us into cats? Shh. Looks like there's something our cat isn't telling us. Why? He claims that he was sent here by the Mages Guild to ensure that Severin follows the rules of the Code of Magicians. However, by training Felicia, he violated it twice. And he didn't even ask where we got living ink from. You can't just buy it anywhere, you know. If the Mages Guild had always been so reverent about following the code, there would have been more apostate? Apostate. A person who renounces a religion or political belief or principle. Okay. There would have been more apostate mages in the world. Really? If this cat's mission comes down to stopping supreme magic from spreading in Swifton, he's clearly sabotaging it. Perhaps the mage wants to catch Severin on a more serious infraction. What kind of infraction? What can a village mage do? The more I think about it, the more I understand that something isn't right here. This guy is a very powerful mage if he can stay in a cat's farm for so long. Watching the magic shop is too simple a task for the mage of his level. However, he is always hanging somewhere nearby. Why? Are we going to get a quest updated message? Well, let's talk to the cat again. No? What if we tell Severin? We don't have that option. We can only buy things. Let's see. You're asking how much gold I have? 11,000. I got a lot of gold. I'm about to be spending a bunch of it, though. But I'll do that in a bit. First things first. Let's go ahead and do this quest here. Try to focus on one task at a time. City bathhouse is closed for repairs. Don't disturb. We were sent by the secretary at the prefecture. He want me to write a report again? I have no time. Is that so? What makes you so busy if the renovations are temporarily stopped? Well, it doesn't matter. We aren't here for that. The secretary asked us to deal with the frog cyclopses in the sewers. Is that so? Come on in, then. $50 coins. I must say, you arrived just in time. In the morning, several frog cyclopses crawled out of the sewers. Fortunately, I managed to hide in the hallway. What hallway? And closed the door to the bathroom. I was thinking of calling the guards, and then you arrived. Well, you've certainly been thinking about it for a while. Yeah, looks like you weren't really in a hurry to call someone, but never mind. We'll deal with those frogs. The ones that have already crawled out isn't a problem here. The guards will kill them. We need to exterminate all of them in the sewers, otherwise I won't be able to install the grates. The passage is narrow, and the soldiers refuse to enter one by one. We know. One of us will go into the sewers and deal with frog cyclopses. Was it Secretary's idea? Smart Alec. Sending fragile girls to kill dangerous creatures. He'll do anything to save money. You shouldn't put yourself at such risk, girls. Even the captain of the guard refused to go there alone. What can you do? We'll try. Oh! Miss Swift. Sorry, I did not recognize you. We rarely see you in the city. Have you decided to go down? Then please come in. I just remembered, it's really narrow down there. Yes, and the smell inside is far less pleasant than the aroma of roses from your garden. Okay, let's have a look. I will open the door now. Welcome to the city bathhouse. Go ahead, let me know when you finish. Have you finished? Not yet. Smarter than advertised. Or is it dumber than advertised? It's been a long time since I watched Animaniacs. Okay, take your time. We understand. Got a travel ration. We don't have to fight that one. Gloves +1. I don't know that that's going to be good for anybody, but you never know. Not good for you. Definitely not good for you. No. Well, and who will go down? I believe the one who's wearing more armor. Should we draw lots? No way. Which of us is a brave warrior from a noble family? And you, I guess, are a kind priestess of Zedodar? You are right. I am ready to support you with my holy prayer. From right here. Well, who will go? I want to see what happens if I have Anastasia go down. Well, there's only a couple of frog cyclopses. It's not that bad. And, wow. Okay. Definitely easing Anastasia in if it turns out that she's able to handle this without cowering in fear. Good for you, Anastasia. Also, these are definitely weaker. Squish, squish. The main concern is definitely going to be keeping her health up. It's a good thing I gave her plenty of it. Oh my! It's splitting! Glad I gave her that thing that prevents poison. But where are they coming from? Okay, I'm trying to think here. How low does her health have to be? Oh, that was supposed to one-shot you, darn it. How low does your health have to be before you start panicking? Okay. I'm gonna take a chance here. Hope I cause 78 damage. That was definitely 78 damage. Now, after this, I think her health is gonna get dangerously low. So, healing potion. Let's get rid of the one we know will die. Darn it! I think I can go ahead and go another turn here. I'd hate to use another healing potion, but if she becomes afraid, it's game over. Finally another one-shot. There we go. 100 experience. The nice thing is, she gets the experience all to herself. Not that it's there very much. Good! The drain is clean. We just need to tell the worker that he can install the bars and go back to the secretary later. I hope they finish the repair soon. Wait a minute. I think I can see something. Here, in the gap. Right, it's a ring! Looks like one of the visitors dropped it. A magic ring. We've seen one of those before. Might as well kill this thing, by the way. Not gonna worry about using any special attacks. These guys are gonna go down pretty quickly. There. Might as well be thorough. The sewers is clean. No frog cyclopses. Thank you. Are you sure it's safe? For now, but you obviously should install the grates as soon as possible. Better safe than sorry. Okay, I will do my best. Good luck. Thanks for helping. Buford says they remind me of the Gels/Zols from Zelda 1, the way they split up. At least they weren't like the triple versions from Zelda Classic, where the little ones grow back into big ones if you don't kill them fast enough. Been a long time since I played Zelda 1, but I feel like I know what you're talking about. We dealt with the frog cyclopses, the bathhouse sewers. You are our saviors! Soon the repairs will be finished, and the bathhouse will finally be open. And I sincerely thank you for helping our city. You did a great job. And let me give you this gilded badge of a city activist. Gilded? It's not golden? It is enchanted. A very useful thing. If you buy a chain or just use a cord, you can wear it like an amulet. I'm hoping that we have a chain or cord on hand. One badge for the 4 of us? Unfortunately, there's only one at the warehouse right now. The funds are allocated and more will be purchased next year. If you'd like, I will also write you a letter of gratitude from the prefect, but I'm not sure that he will have the time to sign it in the near future. We don't need extra pieces of paper. Take your badge, then. City Assistance Badge. Well, thanks for that. Quest journal updated. Experience points. Achievement unlocked. City's Little Helpers. If I can do anything for you, Miss Anastasia, just tell me. Everything within my power, of course. You must understand that there are orders, rules, instructions. So you're not going to help us with the situation with the road tax, then, I bet. Okay. City Assistance Badge. There's an engraving to aid and protect. It's decent. Definitely a good item to have if you took on this quest at the start of the game and actually got this far and didn't have... Oh, how far am I into this? 25 hours of difficulty trying to figure out how to find the beer person. Oh well.